guys, it's Mandy from Mom Craft Teach. Today I'm going to be memory planning with you in my classic Happy Planner. I've already printed out some pictures from my recent trip to Arizona using my HP Sprocket. So here's just a look in the app where I will select the pictures I want to print. You can edit your photos in this app. You can add text, you can add a filter, add a border. Personally, I just like to print them out as they are. And the nice thing about it is that you don't have to buy any ink cartridges. It's just the printer with basically a heat sensitive paper. And the back of it just peels off and it's adhesive, so you can stick them right into your planner or an album or wherever you want. I personally love this printer so much and always forget I have it, so I want to be able to use it more. You can see that I pulled some sticker books for planning and also that cardstock that I'll be using. Just wanted to show you an example here of the last memory planning insert I did, and that was in March when I just had a fun week with my family. And so I figured I would show you guys how I create these looks. I usually take one piece of paper out of the back of my planner to use as a guide for how big to cut my paper. I will decide which paper I want to use here. I like the cactus paper here, and I'll turn it over and just draw a few dots and lines to guide me as to where to cut my paper. I went ahead and did this with both pieces of paper. One I'll be using as the flip cover, the other one I'll be using as a background. And this is totally optional, but I decided to use a paper cutter just to make sure that I got those nice straight crisp lines when I cut. You can certainly use scissors or an X-Acto knife, whatever tools that you have and that work for you. Now that my paper is cut down to size, I'm gonna go ahead and punch one of them with my Happy Planner punch so that I can use it as a guide to know how much to cut off of that flip cover that I'm making. So usually I will just line it up here and flip it over and just draw a guide of how much I want to cut off at that end on the right. Then I'm going back with my paper cutter and just trimming off that little bit of excess. And you can see that now it will fit nicely on top of that other piece of paper when I'm making my nice little flip cover for my memory page. To attach this flip cover, I found some cute coordinating washi. And what I like to do is take the washi and run it down the side of one piece of paper, leaving a little bit of hang to attach the cover. So you can see I put the washi on, I lay my cover down there, and I'm just flipping the ends towards the inside of that cover because, as you'll see here next, I'm going to cover it up with more washi, so it's just a continuous line all the way around. Blank canvas here. I also have some cute cardstock where there are little clips of graphics that I can use. So I decided to cut out a few of them and hopefully incorporate them into this spread, which I did end up doing, and you'll see a little bit more later. I believe These papers were from a scrapbook paper book from Michael's. I actually got them from my cousin. She likes to give me some of the extra pages that she has, and this worked out perfectly because if you watched my Plan With Me video, you saw that I did a cactus spread for when I was going on this trip to Arizona, and now it's nice to kind of coordinate that together and do a memory planning spread with the same theme. Obviously, you are free to be creative in any way you want, but here I am just kind of sorting my pictures, looking at which ones I want to go together, and then you'll see that I am trimming the white parts off of the square formatted pictures. I have a small paper trimmer here that I started to use, but then I realized it was a little bit easier just to go in with some scissors this time and trim those square pictures down to size. Obviously, this video is a little bit sped up for the interest in saving time, but I wanted to just say that I encourage you guys to take your time when memory planning. Obviously, you are making these pages to be able to look back on and have warm feelings in your heart about whatever pictures that you are adding to this page or whatever journaling you're doing on this page. You want it to really be special, and obviously you don't want to rush that. All right, I am going to make one of those little flip up tabs with this little box that says cute, and what I do with that is I just take some washi again at the top, and I actually put it on the back of it halfway, and you can fold that washi back and just stick it right onto your page, and you'll see there when I open it up, the washi is on the inside. I am taking two pictures that I printed out when we visited the Desert Botanical Gardens, and I'm going to find a nice spot to place those. I also go in my sticker book and find some nice lined stickers so that I can do a little bit of journaling too about what happened in these pictures, what I loved about our vacation, just things to look back and remember, what happened. Just curious to know how many of you out there actually do memory planning. I used to memory plan in a big size happy planner, but it wasn't something that I was always able to keep up with. I didn't want to always feel pressured to have to take pictures to put in my memory planner, which is why I decided to just make these small inserts to put moments that I want to remember rather than having a whole planner devoted to it, because I don't know about you, but as much as I really want to have a planner for this, a planner for that, it's just easier to have everything in one place for me as a busy on-the-go mom. So this is what works for me. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you do memory planning? Is it something that you want to give a try? Do you have a separate planner for it? Or do you scrapbook? Do you do something completely different? Do you have a digital scrapbook? I always like to know what other people do, because maybe it's something that I've never even heard of or want to try. Please share with me in the comments. remember that I actually kept a little sticker that they gave us to wear for admission when we went to the Desert Botanical Gardens, and I kept it because I remembered I wanted to put it in my memory planning insert. It's always nice to keep these little bits from trips, things you can use. Maybe you want to glue a small seashell from a beach you visited, or a concert ticket stub, or even save something like your boarding pass and use it as a background on this page. You could even use it as a little flip tab like I did instead of a graphic. Those are just some small ideas here and there that you can add. Finishing touches, I like to add a little sticker to the front to write down exactly what that memory planning insert's about. And sometimes I like to take a little bit of washi to add to my flip tab. That way it's just a little bit easier to flip and I'm not constantly picking at those little corners and ruining all my hard work. Over, you guys, I am all done with this memory planning insert. I am so happy with how it turned out. I love the paper I used. It's so nice to see all these fun photos from this amazing vacation that I had with my family in Arizona. All I have to do is journal a little bit, write in my favorite memories, and I will be good to go. If you guys enjoyed this video today, please do give it a big thumbs up. And to see more content on my channel, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out. Thanks for watching. Bye.